Herzlich willkommen zum zweiten Part von Meisterdetektiv Archives Raincoat. Im letzten Part war ja einiges passiert, sagen wir es mal so. Das ist unser Hauptprotagonist, glaube ich.
Where am I?
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
Hey, you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome. You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe.
Ja, so ungefähr denke ich
Check
das.
this out. Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes
Das
mysteries
sieht
from the real
eher
world.
wie ein Freizeitpark aus, junge Dame. Muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, also das sieht mir eher wie, was weiß ich, aus, aber kein Labyrinth. Ein Labyrinth ist für
Unsolved
mich...
mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
Okay.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. And that's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too. Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep, looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on! I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical—
Sheesh, this is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds. That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain—
Relax, relax. tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Find's so interessant, dann guck einfach auf meine Brüste 8 Sekunden lang.
Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so
Ich glaube,
let's
es gibt
briefly
viele
review the
Götter,
case.
die sie
For starters,
cosplayen würden.
try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and there were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stop.
Here's
Was
your
war das denn
solution key.
bitte?
So this is a solution key, but
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
you put thought into this?
Wäre ja zu leicht, ihm über die Hände zu geben, gell?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
All right, I'll do my best.
Und sie ist so komisch. Echt, ey, sie ist einfach sehr komisch. Es ist aber auch keine Videokameras einfach. Es gibt
The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was including myself. There were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed. There were no other passengers on the train.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window,
Das ist nicht, glaube ich, richtig, weil ich glaube, Apex ist als erstes gestorben. Und er hatte das Messer an der Brust noch. Und Apex hatte ja kein Messer an der
I
Brust
saw a
stecken.
knife stuck in Zilch's chest. The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp. I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Mellamy's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! Flambe.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
and there was a blackout right after.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the 4th car.
wonder if that's a clue. And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first two cars.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember the control system automatic. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating, and if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories. Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who, but the necklace around the corpse. We also discovered a stab. Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim...
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station. According to the Peacekeeper's report, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me.
Zwei hatten aber ja auch Apex hatte ja eine Stichwunde und Slich hatte in sich ein Messer stecken.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Das kann auch nicht sein, weil sonst wäre ich ja auch bewusstlos geworden.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Angeblich.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
Hoffen
But
wir's.
I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too. Sure hope you got all that down. Shinigami's Tutorial Corner! Hey, Master! Do you need set whichever skills suit you best? Time to head off in search of the truth!
Will things really turn out fine?
Kein Kommentar dazu.
So, this is the... Hey, if we keep going, we'll...
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
You're...
Better write this down. You definitely want to remember this.
Das sind alle Punkte, die wir haben.
Come on, pay it. You better pay max. Set whichever skills suit you best.
Warum sind die tot? Was bringen mir die Punkte, wenn die tot sind? Weil ich finde es ein bisschen bizarr, dass die das so... Was hier war, wüsste ich jetzt nicht. Achso. Die Fähigkeiten, weiß ich nicht, was die mir hier damit sagen möchten. Angst gerade. Da kann ich aber nicht laufen, oder?
Hey, did something move just now?
Okay. Ich muss in der Mitte laufen, sonst klappt das nicht. Nee. Okay, ich glaube gleich sind wir da. 10 Stunden.
Oh, that's a cue.
Q? Is that living in the mystery labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. Q are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. The Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, As a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Wir sind wieder im Haupteingang. Ja.
What is that?
Das ist ein Kuh. Sieht wie der Typ von vorhin aus.
What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery.
Interfering with the case?
Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
If the peacekeepers...
You're the culprit!
Huh?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the... So you're the...
Master,
What do? Should I just run away?
a detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him?
Master, are you ready to give your life?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
What the... Was ist gerade passiert?
What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside. Use that to boom kill the mystery phantom.
Whoa, slow down! How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not the more and more you'll wind up brain dead. No one wants that. Come on, pay attention. You're dead, Master?
Es sind in der Folge schon so viele Sachen passiert, und da auch, jetzt in der schon, wo ich mir denke, so, was ist passiert? Kann ich mit beiden kämpfen oder nur mit ihm?
I'll tell you. Dodge, dodge, duck. Come on, pay attention. Don't you forget. Don't let any master doesn't mix flesh. Oh.
No need to draw this out! You're the culprit behind this case! You murdered 5 bastard detectives! That's the only explanation! Everyone else is dead! You're the only one who could have done the crime!
What do I do?
Master!
No need to draw this out! You're the... culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives! That's the only explanation! Everyone else is dead! You're the only one who could have done the crime!
What do I do?
Oh, es ist schwer. Ich kann es halt nicht lesen, weil es so klein ist.
You're the culprit behind this case! You murdered 5 bastard detectives! That's the only explanation! Everyone else is dead! You're the only one who could have done the crime!
I'll slash through this
Jetzt
mystery.
habe ich es verstanden. Ah, so. Ah, jetzt weiß ich, wie es geht.
No, there's no way I wasn't conscious the whole time because
It's no use! Your deduction! You were out the whole time!
Master! Tommy, you better not be skimming over this.
Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugged! That's how you avoided being knocked out! The other detectives were drugged! And you went around killing them all! You're busted! You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it!
Say,
that's right.
You were out the whole time! Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugged! That's how you avoided being knocked out!
Nein.
The other detectives were drugged! And you went around killing them all! You're busted! You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it!
say,
That's right.
You were out the whole...
Ja, da habe ich es getrunken. Da? Ja.
time! Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugged! That's how you avoided being knocked out! The other detectives were drugged! And you went around killing them all! You're busted! You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it!
This is the truth.
Ah, jetzt verstehe ich es langsam. Es gibt verschiedene
Sonia's
Beweise.
photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Ja, er kann es nicht beweisen.
Did I...
see? No matter how weak you are,
He
Guess that's why the piece.
So they knew what
Muss
was
ich
going to
jedes Mal
happen.
das Schwert aus ihr hier
Or
rausziehen?
someone
So the reason could...
probably. Let's keep it.
I'm awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here.
Nur Held.
I understand now that the Mystery Labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? You have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the...
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
Sind wir wieder da, wo wir vorhin waren. Jetzt kommt wahrscheinlich die nächste Runde, oder? Ja. Ach doch nicht.
This place... Whoa! The path is forked in two.
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Uh-huh? How...
Like this.
Huh? Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Der Täter, der von dem sechsten Zug.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
Weitergehen.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6th Master Detective. If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says... But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the...
Ich habe ja eine Vermutung, aber jetzt dadurch diese
There's only
Operation
one truth.
würde ich auch sagen, nein. Ich würde da
So,
tendieren.
you think the culprit is not...
Ja.
Right here!
Und es ist... Hier, glaube ich, gewesen.
What are you doing? How many times are you gonna pick the time for it?
Ja, dann würde ich sagen, ja. Also, ich glaube, ich habe mich umentschieden. Ich würde sagen, ja.
So, you think...
Ja.
Right here!
Damit würde ich mich ja selber dementsprechend vermuten. Anscheinend.
Okay, let's go.
Also vermute ich mich selber als Mörder. Cool.
Can I go through now?
What?
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Ah. Schon lange nicht mehr
Again?
gesehen.
Why? I thought this one was the right answer.
trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master!
Your deduction is wrong! Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice!
Say,
That's right.
Your deduction is wrong! Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice!
This is the truth!
Waren nur 16.
Two masters. If it was only one per.
Wrong! You're... What good does that testimony even? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those two checked, but came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner...
I'll slash through this mystery!
Und er verschwindet wieder, oder?
The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped, and the doors won't open unless the train stops.
Damn.
looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the best.
Wenn es
Hey,
das Beste sagen
I
würde,
was
würde ich sagen, er
wondering
ist der Verdächtige.
if the myth wouldn't it reject my answer, or maybe the
Das wird jetzt irgendwie übersprungen, das Gespräch teilweise. Ah, das fängt wir von an. Yay, ich freue mich so sehr. Ich muss aber in der Mitte laufen, sonst werde ich wieder zurückgesetzt. Da ist wieder eine neue Tür, ne? Was ist das für ein Labyrinth, frage ich mich hier.
another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own.
Doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in...
Und wieder die Sense.
Say,
Yeah.
Bin aber eher irgendwie da. Selbstmord oder vorgetäuscht? Ich glaube Selbstmord, weil wir waren ja alle sonst verkohlt, ne?
oh, I got it. Master, leave this to me.
Hey, wait!
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning?
Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so...
I didn't ask you to do that.
Komisch.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Ja, ich würde sagen, das war eine Sackgasse.
Whoa, watch out!
Eine Sackgasse, wie gesagt.
You see? What did I tell you?
Don't sound so proud.
Hmm.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead.
You changed.
Exploring all possible...
Ja, das war ja nicht meine Entscheidung, das war jetzt ihre
By the way,
Entscheidung.
I did, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you...
Anyway,
Das war
what's
ja
going on in
jeder
the real world
verboten.
while
Dann
we're in
heißt
the
es ja,
mystery
dass
labyrinth?
keiner
Time
sich
is stopped in
totstellen kann.
in other words,
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll...
as a result,
Am
this murder
ehesten
case will remain unsolved, and lingering
hätte ich
people's
gesagt,
memories is
wenn-
a serious crime.
Die ersten 2 oder die Dame hätten am
Naturally,
ehesten, weil
this
die
mystery
konnten wir noch
labyrinth
am
will also
ehesten
survive,
erkennen.
and that creates an even...
Which is...
Leaving a case unsolved, the more bizarre a mystery. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power it would implant labyrinths.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
Hm. Dann müssen wir wohl in die andere Tür gehen.
Or the other route is commit.
Ja, ich weiß auch wer. Ich vermute Herzlich, aber vorher war ja meine, von wo wir noch zusammen waren, das Mädchen. Mal ganz kurz gucken. Puh.
But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The mystery labyrinth's routes represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility.
Oh, naja.
I think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Hm.
Ah! What's going on here?
Ah, Achterbahn.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve
Viel
it.
Spaß.
Come on,
Hier steht, wir sind an einer
concentrate.
Kette. Statt wir wären an einer Kette verbunden, wäre sie sofort mit abgegangen. Sie sitzt da so chillig. Wer stand zuletzt bei diesem Vorfall?
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Ja, das war Slich, würde ich sagen. Warum hat er sie getötet, ist die gute
Right,
Frage.
because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work.
Ja. Wer hat Taten toten Täter angezündet.
Of course! The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves.
Wer wurde zuletzt zu Tode verbrannt?
The one who burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire, is Zilch!
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective...
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide.
Aber warum, ist die Frage, hatte sie getötet?
Whoa! It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that...
I guess that's everything. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if...
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on?
Schlussfolgerung.
The
Zilch
conclusion?
tötete die anderen
Is this the truth
zündete
behind the
sich dann
case?
selbst an.
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Aber warum hat er mich nicht umgebracht? Verstehe ich nicht.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why? And
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that? So it was...
You said it just quit.
it's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let...
Make sure you drop your...
Mal wieder ein Kampf. Hilfe. Mal wieder in der Arena gelandet.
I wonder if you could sure hope you got all that down.
Wir müssen die Leiche, Melamies
The
Leiche.
culprit must be Zilch! The reason is...
Ja.
Obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
That's right.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Say,
You know,
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Hä?
That's right.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
That's right.
Ich bin gerade ein bisschen
The
überfordert.
culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Ich bin überfordert gerade, ganz ehrlich.
you know,
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed-out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
Er starb nicht durch die Verbrennung. Könnte die
The
eigentlich
culprit
das Messer.
must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
Ich bin überfordert.
say,
you know,
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed-out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
This is the truth.
Jetzt habe ich's. Nein, hat er nicht.
no. Now that I think about it, Zilch is suicide by fire. Because if
Aber wenn ich halt drücke, überspringt es einige Sachen. Na super.
I was the knife stuck in the body.
Genau, steht in der...
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy.
Nein.
Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch.
Und jetzt zurück.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nee, das wäre ich ja auch am Anfang.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's true.
I was a knife stuck in the body.
Das
Of course not. I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go.
Ganz
He
genau.
wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch.
Say,
No.
I was the knife stuck in the body. Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's true.
I was the knife stuck in the body.
Jetzt gehen wir von vorne an. Mit den Schlüsseln.
Of course,
Ja.
I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's
Also
true.
kann es eigentlich nur sein, dass es...
I was the knife stuck in the body.
Ich weiß jetzt, glaube ich, wie ich es schaffe.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Ich weiß nicht, woran es liegt, ey. Oh.
I was a knife stuck in the body. Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's true.
Ich bin
I
überfordert
was
so
a knife
langsam.
stuck in the body.
Ich habe jetzt nur den Schlüssel, aber...
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out. Stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's true.
I was a knife stuck in the body. Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Ja, ich verliere aber auch so langsam Leben.
If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
Ich weiß nicht, wie viel ich noch aushalte. Mein Charakter ist jetzt auch sehr angeschlagen. Aber sorry, dass der Part schon wieder so lang ist, hey.
I see.
Wir
Right.
haben uns jetzt hauptsächlich an diesen Kampf
So the
aufgehalten.
peacekeeper, if they wanted to set you,
Yeah, you're right. And for some reason, I get it. But no matter,
huh?
I don't have enough clues. I should
Ich
have.
hab's auf jeden Fall ein
So,
bisschen wie
Wes, I don't see,
Danganronpa, das
but
merke
I-
ich.
You wish you didn't.
Huh?
Oh, fine. But
I have a bad feeling about this.
this is. Ready, Master? Huh?
Wait! What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory, and with this, see if
Oh, the shock from all this is making my.
you don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain. You have until the pain in your head clears up.
Got it. Oh.
Aber das Kissen habe ich nicht gesehen, muss ich sagen.
Hey,
Leichnam, sonst nichts. Gute Freunde. Warum liegt das Kissen da, obwohl er ja ein Kissen auf dem Kopf hat?
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this? Oh, so I can get solution keys.
You may have seen it, but it isn't.
You can do. This blanket is. It doesn't look like. But how could that. Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here.
Come on, this is. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I. So even when you're. And we're gonna fuck.
Working together?
Lay it on!
Wo sind wir gelandet? What the... Das ist im Bikini anwetten. Ich nie geheim.
We're gonna expose. What? Ready? Corrected? Master! Don't you forget! Try to solve it, lickety-split! Twirling, twirling, twirling.
Vier Buchstaben.
You're wrong.
Ah.
Oh, it's fading.
Ich würde sagen, wir beenden hier den Part und machen da weiter beim nächsten Part. Dann danke fürs Zuschauen und tschüss, bis nächstes Mal. Bye, bye.